What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants. As always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000. We hope you guys will help us get there. Alright, so as many of y'all know, here on Rants, we're huge Supernatural fans. We binged watched the 15 seasons of that probably, countless times between Lance and I. So it's only to be expected that we're going to be huge Jared Padalecki fans, and we are. Add that with one of my favorite shows, a reboot of one of my favorite shows in the 90s, which is Walker, Texas Ranger, and you have a show that I am on pins and needles waiting for any information to come out about this show. So, overall, we've got a few days ago, we got an overarching arc of what this show is going to be pertaining to. And you know, I'm really liking what I'm hearing on it. But on this piece of news, we're actually getting a little bit of episodes, details about the individual episodes and what they're going to be about. So let me just go ahead and read y'all the information that's come out, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it. The second episode, titled Back in the Saddle, will see Cordell Walker attempt to reconnect with his children, as well as undergoing recertification as a Texas Ranger. However, Walker is haunted by memories of his deceased wife. Walker, played by Jared Padalecki, continues to reconnect with his family, but finds that his kids have developed new routines with Liam, played by Keegan Allen. Back at work, Captain James, played by Kobe Bell, tells Walker he needs to get recertified to be a ranger. But old memories of Emily, guest starring Genevieve Padalecki, hinder his progress. Mickey, played by Lindsay Morgan, investigates a suspicious fire. The episode was written by Anna Fricke and directed by Steve Robin. So, overall, I just want to give just some first impressions of this. I know that's not a whole lot, but to me, it really details what this show is going to be about. We did an episode here of about the Arrowverse on CW, and you can say, yes, that's a completely different topic than, Walker, Texas Ranger from, I don't know, The Flash. But it's actually not, to a certain extent, and just follow with me on this. The problem with that's got to be the biggest problem with the Arrowverse is the fact that the show starts off with the action, and there's less about the personal lives of those individual characters. It's more about them being the Flash, the Arrow, Black Lightning, all of those different characters. It's more about that than the personal lives of those characters. What used to make those shows so great was it did a really nice mix of showing their personal lives, their work lives, and then their lives as superheroes. Well, that was the flaw of the Arrowverse now. That used to be one of its strengths. So, what this is telling me when it comes to the new Walker series is we're going to get a really, really strong background of Walker, or Cordell Walker, played by Jared Padalecki. We will get a strong emphasis of who he is as a partner, as a Texas Ranger, as a father, as a son, as a friend, and as a brother. That will make this show, because those different perspectives really will highlight who this particular character is, and it will strengthen this character. If Jared Padalecki is anything like the Jared Padalecki of Supernatural, who is a great actor, and he brings Cordell Walker to life, kind of even like what Chuck Norris did back in the 90s with this very same character, we are going to see a character with a very strong background that we're going to get to see from all these different angles, and that is going to add emphasis to all these different aspects of this one character. We're not going to just see Cordell Walker as the Texas Ranger. We're going to see Cordell Walker as the father, as the brother, and so forth. And that will give us a better sense of this character. And that will make this character more realistic and more favorable to our attention. Those are the kind of characters. Hollywood has got away from those kind of characters. They think that all fans need to relate to a character is their gender, their sex, their creed, their all of these kind of frivolous kind of things about a person, something that's not really, that doesn't make that person who they are. It's life experiences. It's how they deal with their personal lives, their private lives, their work lives, their all these different aspects that make characters interesting, relatable. And so just from that brief little synopsis of episode 2, I get a really good sense of a man that's really in a bad situation. He is he finds himself as a single father that really is trying to reconnect with his kids, but they're not in the reconnecting mode yet. Because look, you can get, even with your family sometimes, we can work so hard that we forget that we're not building the relationships that are needed. And those, sometimes it takes a lot of work to get those relationships back. Sounds like that's what Cordell Walker is going to be doing in this episode and of the early episodes of this season, is trying to rebuild his life with his family, create a new foundation for his family going forward. I am excited the way, just from what this synopsis tells us about this character, because this really shows they are really, really working on making this a character that is relatable and one that fans are going to be excited to see. And I'm telling you guys, I really think we're going to see Walker be the next big show on television. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'll admit, when I first saw that trailer of Walker, I was kind of skeptical a little bit. But when the more I read about it and the more I get a sense of where this character is going and where this show is going and what this show is going to be about, I am extremely excited about it. Jared Padalecki is going to bring Cordell Walker to life. This is a show that we all should be excited about. If you are a Walker Texas Ranger fan, a Supernatural fan, a Jared Padalecki fan in general, this is a show that we're all of those three aspects are going to be able to come together and enjoy this one character. But overall, guys, let me know what y'all think. I am super excited about it. Cannot wait until January 21st when this show comes out. I know it's one of those shows that I almost kind of wish I could binge watch, which I probably will binge watch the first few episodes of it, as they go along. But you can bet that we're going to do episode reviews of each episode of Walker here on Rants or Us. So stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and y'all take care.